a media phenomenon for China's Belt and Road Initiative, combining people, places, brands, business and fanfests.
Branded is a 14-year-old Hong Kong-based live media company. So we produce live media experiences, whether they're conferences, music festivals, YouTube festivals, but live events around the media business.
It's a multimedia approach to cultural exchange and connectivity which has set Branded on a journey across Belt and Road countries with a creed to develop events.
I think that the Belt and Road is a very nice way of describing where we do a lot of our events. We're in countries like Vietnam, Thailand, Singapore, Indonesia, Philippines. It's getting easier to do events in Southeast Asia. The world has changed significantly in the last 23 years that I've been here. Countries like Indonesia, Philippines and Thailand, which were harder to do, localized events, are now becoming much, much easier to produce.
Very recently, Branded arranged events in the Middle East, specifically in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, which were highly challenging and successful.
So Jeddah was a YouTube fan fest. It's a celebration of all things to do with YouTube and YouTube stars and the celebration of them with their fans. YouTube stars are not traditional musicians or actors or artists. They are vloggers, that they make videos, they do lifestyle, they do hair and makeup, they're musicians as well, but when you see them with their fans, it's like Beatlemania. We took the YouTube Fan Fest into Saudi Arabia, entirely in Arabic. It was one of the first events of its kind in the region. So the venue, we had about 2,600 people actually at the show. The YouTube Fan Fest comprises a number of different pieces of a puzzle. You have a live show, you have meet and greets, we do academies for young creators to learn from the big guys how to do it, and we have a lot of advertiser meetups as well. We also produced a women's only show, which was one of our proudest achievements of all. The cast has to be female, the crew has to be entirely female, the audience has to be entirely female, and so we did it in the afternoon of the Fan Fest, and then in the evening we had the main family show with men and women in the audience as well.
On the Chinese mainland, Branded has gone for sports.
So the sports industry in China has exploded in the last few years. Billions of dollars of investment coming out of the country, and obviously a lot of talent going into the country, whether it's football players or coaching staff. There's a lot of attention in China. So we put together an event called Le Sports Connect. We hosted it at Mission Hills.
From a golf resort on the Chinese mainland, across Asia and the Middle East, Branded sees the Belt and Road Initiative as a conduit for communication.
Digital media flattened the world geographically and made it very, very easy for people to communicate across territories where before media was perhaps more language specific. The Belt and Road Initiative will hopefully further enhance this ability for people to communicate and create content that works in different countries without having to localize it or version it.
Branded's home base in Hong Kong is a pivotal point for running the business.
It's a fabulous place to live and it's a fabulous place to work, and it's a very easy place to run a company. It's very easy to get everywhere and very, very easy to do business with other countries from Hong Kong. We have an incredibly entrepreneurial spirit in Hong Kong, and you can have an idea in the morning and be doing it in the afternoon.